we get back to the NATS action, everybody knows I love railroading and model trains and Line L trains, O-gauge in particular. But one of the things that I remember, and this is looking back maybe 7 or 8 years, I don't remember, is I went down to our local train station. We were expecting the 614, which is a restored steam engine, to come right through Rutherford, and what transpires actually happened. I borrowed a video camera from Jim Damerel, climbed up on this very precocious signal bridge, and what follows really happened. I think you'll get a kick. You haven't seen this footage. This is something that makes me laugh. I've seen it 1,000 times. It never stops entertaining me. And this just shows my love of railroading and my common sense at the same time.
Now, when I notice ballsy move of stupidity, Kozlowski climbs the tower. What a bitch getting up this tower. What a bitch. Anyway, we will get to see this. I'm sure we're going to get blown away with smoke while we're up here. So we'll try to record from off. Boy, this thing is shaking. Holy mackerel. Can't believe it. Little view from the tower here. The town of Rutherford. Beautiful downtown Rutherford. Anyway, I think we better get off to one side, because if we're right under the smokestack, they're going to get bombed. Anyway, Jimmy, this is a nice little camera. Hope I can use some of this footage on, on pro stunt videos. This tower is shimmying and shaking like you can't believe. Let's see where George is. He's out probably pissing in the woods here or something. There he is. He's scoping it out from this angle. There's Venturini. You can see all the guys on a bridge up here. Parked there illegally, of course. And like I said before, one guy came by yesterday and cut a tree down because the tree was in his picture. And we're up on the signal bridge. This is high. This is actually a little scary being up here. Not that I'm ever scared. The only thing I'm afraid of is my taxes going up anymore in Rutherford. Yeah, if I fell off of here. Woo! You can shake this thing too. Woo, it goes back and forth. Woo! The passenger train coming through in the other direction. I'm sure I'm going to get blown away with smoke here, so I'm going to hold on pretty tight. Yeah! Oh, exhaust from that engine. Oh, phew! Now this thing just wiggles and woggles. I'm trying to hold it straight. Unbelievable. Any minute the train should be coming. This has been an adventure. The first sign you can see that something's coming is definitely the smoke coming. Let's see if I can get down a little lower here. Being up on this bridge is really hairy. Woo! It's not me shaking the camera either. It's this bridge moving back and forth. There it comes. 6:14. This is the first of 3 weekends it's going to be in our area. We got the tickets for the 3rd weekend that we're going to be on this train. It goes the whole length of New Jersey. It's a 10.5-hour ride. Turns around on the turntable at Port Jervis and comes back. I hope I'll get some still footage, but I don't know if I'll have my be able to carry a video camera since oh, look at the here. Now you can see the headlight. Boy, this was something yesterday. Just the smell of the smoke. Everything was just unbelievable. An unbelievable trip back into my childhood when these things were rolling back and forth like. And I'm sure we're going to get blown away with smoke. I know it's coming. Take a deep breath. I'm about 3 or 6 feet away from where the smokestack's going to go underneath. Anything for good footage. You can start to hear it now. Yeah, it's wobbly up here. Believe me, I'm up on the top of a flagpole or something. This is not me doing this. I can't correct because the bridge is moving. Let's see if I can get put my arm up against the bridge here. This is actually the movement of the bridge that you see. Here it comes. Listen to that sound. It's working hard, 24 cars, every seat on a train sold. I have a feeling we're really going to get smoked out here at the end though. So let me hold on for dear life. Jesus Christ, if I fall off, you'll have recorded my last moment of life. Karen, I just want you to know I love you, baby. Love my kids. Used to love my fish. Look at that smoke. Oh my God, the adventure of our life. Don't ever do this at home. Oh my God, that was downright scary. That was absolutely scary. Let's see if we can see. Hey, President Clinton, make a speech, you son of a gun. Yeah, I know, arrest the guy on a tower. I'll get in trouble. Let's see if I can find George here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable adventure. You can see the smoke. Alright, off to the circle burner contest. Jimmy, thanks for use of the camera. This was worth it. Oh, getting down this was a joy, man. Oh. Hey, this is what life is all about. Look at this, as I speak, a jet goes overhead. Alright, go find George and get up the circle burner field. Let's just get out of here. I saw the cops go through the parking lot over there. They knew I was up on that tower. I don't know if they call in with a transit department or something. What kind of train they had called in? Yes, I saw the cop come through the parking lot, so let's just blow the scene here. Oh, what scoundrels we are. These other guys get in it? I don't think they got anything. They were under the bridge. Come on, even Midgley will be impressed by this. Oh my God. It's beautiful. We'll get it from a different angle next week. We'll get it from up by the Hackett Street. Look at this big parking lot. You could almost fly in this parking lot. It's almost big enough. Off to the circle burner contest.
That was one adventure I personally will never forget. And I know in the words of Dan Banjock, it's the best footage I've ever shot. I guess he was hoping I'd fall off the bridge or wind up in a smokestack or something. Danny, you lose. Anyway, back to our NATS footage.
So you'd enjoy that. And that, every time I see that little footage. Anyway, pilot meeting is over, and we're going to go see what kind of rows they put the planes in if we get there in time. Believe me, not many people want to sit through this 3 hours of pilots meeting in a room and just haggle things out. But it's, I guess, some kind of a necessary evil. We'd rather sit in a tank here and get cooked. It's cool here, that's for sure. jabbering away at the pilot meeting. John's got a cold watermelon. Get in the shade. Bring it in the shade. Nobody wants to sit in those meetings. Oh, John, you're okay. Cut me a piece of that. I'll take it to Shireen. Shireen, small piece. Where's she at? Out by the planes. Oh, what a guy, what a guy. Cut that in half now. Cut that in half, and I'll take it out there. Something, he ate that whole watermelon himself. Look at this, there's nothing left. John ate the whole watermelon. Look at this pig. What a pig. Oh, look, and he's leaving a $1 tip for the waitress. Look at this. Oh, jeez.
And he can spit the seeds 20 feet.
Oh, man, alive. Now, if you guys have a pool party tonight, you better leave plenty of scraps for the birds. Because these crows are really hungry. You'll see, Neighbor opened his wallet and moss flew out. How much money? We got enough for pizza pie here? Where's Scarenzi? Amy, where's Scarenzi? We got enough.
No, it's not my day.
Where's John? John, how much is it? Is Amy carrying the heaviest thing? Oh, look at this wimp! Oh, you wimped it, thing. Put those melons out on the table. Come on. Come on. Back on the white. John's carrying the empty cooler. Yeah, let's bring it over.
Okay, boys. Yeah, make sure you get a shot of that money.
Yeah, we need this, ma'am. You don't mind being interviewed for this?
You want to interview me? Yes.
This is going to be on national television.
Oh, yeah? We're famous.
You have a husband that might be jealous or anything you should know about him?
No, I just gave him the boot.
You gave him the boot? Ah, I love it! He gave him the boot. I love it. Pizza King, Pizza King, Pizza King, Pizza King.
Hey, did you jump out of an airplane to get here?
This is John. Thank you very much. John Brodak's dream come true. He died and became a Pizza King. All right, let's eat. Let's eat and then we'll do haircuts. Woo! Look at those pizzas!
The inventory.
Yeah, but we don't have plates. White size.
Danny's getting a lizard. We're getting lizard pizza. Danny's got lizards on his shoulder.
Uncle Danny, I'm hungry. How we do?
Danny doesn't feed his lizard.
You and the appearance judging.
Yeah, how do you like your appearance judging score, Mr. Bill?
You got better. Actually, yeah, we got better. 2006 will be
2006, you're gonna win, I'm telling you.
the most intelligent thing you've ever said. Wendy's always right.
Next year we're getting lizards to judge.
Yeah, this is almost like alligator cats.
Free Willy just jumped in the orca pool. Oh, Free Willy! Shamu! Paul Winter said he's gonna kick your ass in this year.
Paul Winters, I watched him play baseball today. I was embarrassed.
He's terrible, huh?
Stinks on ice. And then he said, cameraman.
Okay.
The Barafuco Totem Pole.
The Buttafuoco Totem Pole.
On three, say Paul Winters stinks and stunt and then fall down. On three.
Say this, Paul Winter stinks, that stunt. Yay!
That was their big chance.
Your chance to live in infamy.
That was the big chance. Free Willy.
Free Willy. You got the fart machine? Over by the old lady. Oh, wait, get this on. Okay, wait. Okay. That's it. Good, I'll get
Okay, so go there, you'll get their attention and then they'll blow the shunt and it'll be hilarious.
They got the fart machine over by the old woman here. this old woman. She doesn't know what's happening. Look at the incorrigible here. He's got the radio controlled.
Oh, you busted!
You're busted! You're busted! You cannot escape our compound.
It's
Sumo! Free Willy Moo!
Look at him!
Free Willy Moo! Pull his pants down.
Yeah, pull his pants down, all right. Come here, I'm ready to sumo.
Sumo! Sumo!
Oh, here we go. They always say, oh, I'm all wet. Oh, yeah. Don't get now I got teeth. Little hustle, huh, Gene? Can you get that line up? Don't stop by here. Let's keep going.
Get out of here, you school teacher.
Another episode of Sling Blade, ladies and gentlemen, as we whack up that.
Where's the alligator, Gene? Get the alligator.
Where's the alligator? Don't you raise that knife to me. Him. Gentlemen.
Uh-oh. Speaking of,
Where's Warren T. Hart when we need him? Where's Warren? Where's Warren? And the T stands for you're out of time. Get over on the line right now and start your shit.
you're out of sync.
No. But my mom has discovered the F word, and that's embarrassing for our family enough. 70 years old, dropping F-bombs all over the country.
Whoa.
I don't care about that. I got more money than them.
Look at this, they're working on a plane in here. Who's working on a plane in there?
Guys.
Is that Free Larry?
You got busted. You got 5 of them in that room.
Let's epoxy the door shut.
What are they doing in there?
I don't know, they got something going on in there.
It's a good zapping gap. Seal the door.
After all the pranks and fun last night, we really had a great pool party. Thanks to John for the watermelon. Anyway, that's part of the NATS. If you missed that, you kind of missed part of it. This morning it's cool. It's actually cool to be wearing shorts. And it looks like we're going to have some breeze to deal with today instead of dead air. And that's always part of the fun of the NATS. Every day you get up, the conditions are a little bit different from the day before. So we're going to go check out the scoreboard, see where our place in the order is, and then plan accordingly. And this is how to see it. The circles have been seeded. And side notes that are part of this NATS. Are we in full dress uniform today? The uniform consists of black pants, Buttafuoco t-shirt, the hat of choice, whether with a propeller, laser shot.
Or my lowly Oakland athletics.
Oh, they're gone. They're gone.
Oh, yeah.
They're with the Mets.
Oh, they're winning. They're only 20
Flush
back.
them.
Good luck to you.
They'll make it.
Hey, you're right. Hey, Wendy, what's the coordination? This is the uniform.
It's excellent. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. That is the California look. Where's your Buttafuoco t-shirt?
You gotta buy one.
I thought you were going to be one of the fun guys now. You're not turning into a snob, are you?
I have last year's with
Yeah, last year's are acceptable.
This year.
Yeah,
No, this year is yeah, get with it. Get with it,
Well, I
Kurt.
had last year's.
You got a front row plane now. Get with the
I
program.
should have brought it with me. I wasn't leaving it behind.
No. Good luck, Wendy.
Okay, guys. As we walk around, we're finding out it looks like the breeze is really going to be blowing today. The prediction was for a breezy day, and in the 80s, it's in the 60s or something. It's really cool. Number 3 flyer from last year, Brett Buck. His first official flight on Wednesday.
The judge was in the potty. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, you don't get a lot of respect in this event. Okay, he's ready now.
up is Frank McMillan. Flying is new. This is the number 6, I believe, in the series, from looking at the number on the rudder of his quadrants. As Pampa president, I'm sure he's put in many hours working for Pampa that he could have been building planes or flying or doing some other stuff that's maybe a little more enjoyable. As all the people that do this volunteer work, you know well, they know very well. Number 11 and 18, so we're going to just try to get as many of the flights as we can. A couple of flights from now, we have to basically get ready. And if we can get somebody to shoot our flight, even better, but you never know. We've been using several people, including Joe, to get some of these flights. First official on Wednesday. Breezy, cool. In my opinion, a whole lot better than the days before it when we were dealing with the heat, the humidity, and really just roasting out here. Trying to get a view because I don't want to block the judges. It looks like they're not standing downwind here, so it's not a problem. And this circle in particular, because we're on the crest of the hill, tend to get some funny air coming up over the hill, and you can see the wings are rocking on pretty much everybody's plane here. Most people, when it gets a little breezy, they tend to take it safe, open up the maneuvers. Because the objective here is to get a relatively safe flight in where you complete the flight and get your pattern points. And that kind of covers it. And then if you want to try for the gold, usually people will do it on the second flight. McMillan, Panther President, first flight on Wednesday. The beehive of activity, Woody Midgley running the pull test machine, taking care of business. We got Kent Kaiser on the back circle. We're not in a real good position here. This is first flight for Kent on Wednesday. Hope Kent's going to be helping us with some of the footage over the course of the week. He did last year. In fact, last year he shot the top 5 fly-off for us. Otherwise, we really wouldn't have any way of getting these flights. And sharing it with the people that enjoy watching it over and over again, or playing it in their shop during the winter when you're doing your building. makes it all possible. Woody, the pit bull. Well, you got a standing ovation at that meeting last night, didn't you?
Right, I did.
You got a bigger standing ovation than President Nixon.
I got bigger than
Best kick-ass boss in the business. Kick his ass anytime I want.
But look at how it's running. Yeah. How you gonna beat it?
Yeah. Give him a whip and a bullhorn and he takes over the world here.
That's all. We're big enough to understand.
You're dealing with mature adults here, Woody. Don't worry.
Are we?
Maybe not. Not everybody. Not me.
Than anybody.
I know. We had that watermelon, but his John DeTavio's first official flight.
You're not judging? Judging on Friday only. I'm giving my...
John graciously provided us with seedless watermelons at last night's little improv pit party. And it really is good because we are really, believe me, the reason you need these cranks and things, it is so hot. And right about today or tomorrow, you start like a mule in the heat just running out of gas. And it's nice to have, one night where we didn't practice, we didn't do anything. Tonight's the Pampa meeting. Just nice to have, a little break from the action. It's all the fun you can take, really. John flying one of my old Tiger 60s that he graciously borrowed and never gave back, which I'm not holding my breath waiting to get this motor back either, John. It's yours, baby. We worked together for so many years, we really did have a good time. Amazing that we had so much fun. Good memories. John graciously admits to being 84, but I think he's really a lot older. I think he has one of those phony driver's license like the kids get when they go out drinking when they're 13. Anyway, with the temperature today, I doubt we're going to be having any bikini photo shoots. We're having a fur coat photo shoot today.
it.
A duplicate of the Stuka?
Yeah. Of the current one. You know, just minor, very minor changes.
Wendy in the hat. Wendy has just installed the hat. The billboard is on. It says Wednesday, first official flight. Wendy Ornowski, welcome to the handle. Winifred and Zetron at the NATS. on an official flight, if you do that, you're DQ'd. You know, if a piece of the prop flies off and hits the judge or something, who don't know. The test is always put the nose down and calm air. And when you let go, it should just keep, there you go. Just touch it. All right, we'll get your flight. Jerry's flying now.
I saw you.
You can't take them off. What are you bullshitting me about? Let me see.
I don't know how they got my
What has he got that's illegal?
Those are illegal.
Well, cut them off with a pair of wire cutters. I got clips in my truck. How stupid can you be? Where's Klaus? Do you need line clips? I have clips. Do you need clips? I'll go get them right now.
We'll fix this right now. The problem is,
I cannot get this out. I'll cut it with a wire cutter.
Throw it away.
And throw it away.
Cut this.
Yes, and then
cut it here. Put the clip on it like
do you need clips? I'll go get them before it's taking a half an hour.
You want to fix this or not, Klaus?
Come on, you want to fly? Yes.
All right,
I'll go get it. Okay, we had to straighten out Klaus's line clips. He had swivels which are not allowable in AMA for insurance purposes, so got him some clips. We just cut off the other end, which is finishing the job from. The other front row plane, Gordon Delaney's beautiful Colossus, and I mean, this is flawless. Eye-beamer. Flying another Brodak kit, a Legacy, one of his own designs, and did a great job running beginner. I'm sure it's one of the things that we need the most in the hobby is to get some new people involved, for sure, and Alan has played a big part in having that happen. Of course, he's one of the columnists for Flying Models, a job I used to have. Bob Hunt also had it, and did a fine job. If you're not a reader of Flying Models, pick it up. There's also a lot of things that I've enjoyed about it, like reading about the electronics, the Park Flyers, and it's coming up soon, the Z-Tron, the little throttle control I use. It's going to be a future Flying Models article. Nice flight. Alan Brickhouse's first official flight on Wednesday. Circle 1. Put a prop with less pitch and shut the throttle a little bit, that's all. Gordon, you up next? Are you 16? Corsair coming out to be pitted. Looking forward to seeing the Corsair fly. It's a plane we made the tune pipe for Kurt, a special, I guess relatively special tune pipe he needed. Incredibly scale-looking model. I'm sure he got many votes for the concourse too. From just listening to the crowd really loved it. The crowd loves semi-scale. They just love it. I don't know why. I don't know why I like it. Look at his shirt this guy has on. Here's Buzz Ball. Was everything okay? The heat expands the fuel and it backs down into the pipe. That's definitely the problem. It was not loaded for us. No, that's good that it goes. Sometimes it goes in a motor, then you got to take the glow plug out and everything. Everybody's doing their maintenance items. Oh, you did a good part. Beautiful model, really beautiful. Kurt Mullinex. Gordon Delaney's front row Colossus. This plane probably doesn't, you can't really see it in the video, but it adds a new dimension to the word flawless. It's an I-beamer, the classic design with the triangle-shaped rudder, the low-slung canopy, thin fuselage in the back, very similar to an Aries or an Aeron. Beautiful plane. Gordon Delaney, of course, has the distinction of, when we met in Pasco, in the year they had the Nats in Pasco, the distinction of being the first person to ever successfully lock me in an outhouse. And then when he realized it wasn't who he thought it was Crazy Windy, I don't know, but he enjoyed it. Great guy. So far, actually, the wind hasn't gotten unflyable. It looks like it hasn't gotten any worse or any better. If it stays like this, we won't have any problems. I had heard over in advance there's been a few crashes, but I haven't been over there to see anything. Unfortunately, none of us want to have that happen. Zippy flight here. Plane seems to handle the wind well. A lightning bolt corner. Wait, one of the fastest cornering planes I've ever seen. Looks a lot like John Simpson's Cavalier as it's flying. of the really, I guess, helpful or unique stands people have come up with for working on the planes. We need to do maintenance. It keeps the plane from being damaged to some degree. I guess it's easier and more convenient than having to employ a helper. Makis will have this as his first official flight Wednesday. We had to replace the line clips. We had fishing swivels on for line clips and they're not legal by AMA. This is another plane you have to see in real life. See how pretty it is, how artistic, really well made. And we've really had some fun with Klaus over in the Ponderosa. A couple of times we've gone to dinner. He's a live wire. One flip start. Makis from Germany. First official flight on Wednesday. Where they fly in a Grandel Nobler. It's a variation of Nobler. That's usually a symptom of what happens if the gear are too far back. The wind gets under the tail or the boat. very relaxed body English. Very athletic. And again, there's so many things about the hobby. When you see some of the planes, you look at the video, yeah, they look nice in pictures and everything, but to see them in real life, they really look superb. Uzi Degner's happy. Oh! Ran out of fuel. In the middle of Bob Gieske's flight. This plane is now a kit. You can buy the kit. It's advertised in Tampa. Several variations of it here, several versions. The Moon Brothers have some. A well-developed plane, developed over the years. And with the classic Bob Gieske red, we could almost make our own personal color, Gieske red. Using a 4-bladed prop this year, PA65. Times we missed the beginning of a flight as we run to the other circle to get in position. Sorry we missed the beginning of that, but we try to get a lot of things done out of it in a very short time window here. It only happens once. For, I can't say the fellow's name, but he's living in Canada. He's from Russia. He was at Brodax. This is a very, very well executed plane. I'm not sure exactly what the story is, but that he either made his own engine or made engine parts or developed this engine. And it is superbly quiet. I'm sure you can hear just how quiet it is. He was one of the people on the Brodax video that a lot of people commented, really nice muffler. We're going to try to come up with a little improvement for the pull test machine. See, when the planes are this quiet, what happens is when somebody does a pull test and they drop those iron plates, and a lot of people are pretty rough doing that, it can really be a distraction. Now on this circle, you also have the combat distraction, which just started, when they start a combat job, of course, it's hard to hear your motor run. We'll try to get a little close-up look later if we can when he takes this apart. And you can buy from Tom Morris all his take-apart components, the little machine parts. Right from Tom Morris you can buy them. can't say the last name, unfortunately, but excellent flight. Basically waiting for the Corsair. Pullouts or something. All right, John. Good luck, guy.
Thank you.
Crowd is gathering to see the Corsair fly. Another crowd-pleasing flight. Let's keep the next one up. With a lot of the planes are because they're very similar, or planes again because they're very similar. When somebody flies, 3 people go over to look at it. When Paul flies the B-17, or I'm sure this guy or several other the semi-scales Billy, you get more than the average, just like a magnet. Pulls you in.
Could you replay that for me?
I've been replaying it in my mind for a while.
How bad was it?
Not awful. Everybody's getting bounced around. Well, you're not the only one.
I didn't think it was too awful bad.
No.
That's fun. I'd like to get a game of that.
You can't.
These last guys, so we can play. Right?
No, I got to go to advance. I haven't even started it. Listen. Anytime you want. I have 2 cameras, and I have plenty of batteries. I'll set up a camera down here on a tripod. You can dial it in on a flight before yours, and you'll record your flight and take the tape home. I don't care. I have 2 cameras. It's not a problem.
I'm the one who's being lazy about it.
No, it's no problem.
My battery for the last 5 years. I don't think I bought it last 8 years.
Oh, and my mortgage still got paid. Isn't that amazing? Don't you worry about it. The tapes are for fun. Kind of a low little pull-out there, baby. Very unique looking plane, I'm sure. I'm sure many people are wondering if this would fly as well as it does, and it looks like it flies pretty good. And it looks really unique in the air. Wow. The only thing I would do if it was mine is put longer, bigger wheels on it, but hell, it's a Corsair. Anybody that sees this and doesn't know it's a Corsair, you can't be a real aficionado of the robot stunt. Beautiful how those round fuselages present in flight. Cowling. Ed Al-Rabi would even like this. I bet Joe Rochamp's eating his heart out as he's watching the semi-scale. Building up that fleet of Mustangs of his. Plane really looks cool in the air, boy. Look, it flies great. cool in certain places in the maneuvers that really looks cool. Absolutely beautiful. Kurt, my hat's off to you. That is another addition to the world of semi-scale. Absolutely beautiful. Tank on the fuselage? I'm not sure. But Gene, I really like the way it looks. Oh yeah. Man, I am in love with that. I hope he publishes this in Studies or something. What a great plane. Oh, greases it in. Beautiful. All right, Kurt. Woo! Don't shake your head like that.
Hey, see? You see what I try to do? You tell me to be like you, and what do I do on my wing over? No.
The second round, aren't you? Okay. Getting ready to take the lunch break, the infamous lunch break. Beautiful copy of Billy Roge's Juno, Vulcan. You don't know the fellow's name, but it's a copy of or a replica of Zhang Dung's World Championship plane. That he used to sell a completed plane with the engine and everything, even test flown. You know what motor's in here, Keith?
No, I don't.
I think it's a double star, but I can't tell. Yeah, it's on an angle. Skyrider. I couldn't think of the name of it, yeah. He used to sell the whole plane. You could buy the plane with the motor in, test flown, or just buy the plane like a pre-built kit. A guy came up to Coxsackie one year, had one. Maybe this is the same guy, I just don't recognize him. From Canada.
sounds like 10 feet up in the wind. That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Nice quiet muffler he's got on there, whatever design engine it is. I'll have to look at it when he's done.
It's not doing anything crazy on it.
No.
If he's tiny,
Oh, wind's blowing. It doesn't look it when you're standing around, but as soon as you take off, you realize, oh, that wind is cooking along a little bit.
sort of get the breather as it comes around, you know?
Yeah.
You can sort of calm down a little.
No.
And it's felt enough of a break that he knows he's still in control of the thing.
Yeah, it isn't running around like a banshee and taking off on you.
That's a real easy way about it.
Yeah.
Not doing bad. He's waiting for it at the top, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the fellow's name, so we'll try to find that out. Man's name is Martinez. Ricardo Martinez.
How's it night?
Relaxing mode of the day. Wow, party animals. Look at this stuff. Should have come by the pool last night. We had free watermelon and pizza. Pizza?
Tell us.
Well, I did.
They're at the Ramada.
We're at the Ramada. We can't afford to stay at the Good Motel.
We'll be there on Friday and Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. You'll have more fun there.
Well, I heard it costs more at the Ramada.
It's worth it.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's right. Anything in life worth having is worth $5 more. You just have to sell more of that stuff you sell. That's all.
Yeah, that's what it
There are more guys to buy that stuff.
Well, what else do they have that the signatures have?
Me.
Oh, good.
And we're having a photo shoot tomorrow afternoon. We get the bikini girl and all the planes. Hey, man, you know.
Oh, my God.
Right, I saw Amy yesterday.
Yeah.
At the appearance check.
Yeah. And she was at the pool party last night too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you guys are
They had sumo wrestlers.
sumo wrestlers?
The guys were imitating sumo wrestlers. All kind of things to keep the women involved in the hobby.
There you go.
Some of them get sick, of course. But Throw another shrimp on a Barbie over here. Looks like he's cooking in his...
I'm just working on the lower half.
Oh, God.
The stress is getting to me.
Stress is killing him, right? Well,
Actually, I'm a second shifter, and
Did
I'm
they
off my
disqualify
feet.
you for losing RPM when we were landing?
not me.
No.
Well, we're down by advanced here. Lunch is over. They're on the beginning of the second round. We're 18th in the second round, so it's at least 4 hours before we're going to have to fly, unless everybody takes a bye. We want to get some of the advanced flyers, some of the flights on the tape. We're up around a beautiful, beautiful Typhoon with a OS Max 70. Mitchell, second official Wednesday. Flying a Billy Wurwitch, Juno, we can't get on Vulcan. We can't get a Billy Wurwitch name straight today. Dan wants to know which way the wind is blowing. B-17. His first flight, a muffler fell off, and so that flight will not count. This will be his only chance to get an official flight today, so very, very impressive. We are just being overwhelmed here with Corsairs, B-17s. Just an absolute banner year for semi scale. P-47, Billy Woolridge's plane is an absolute work of art. It's beautiful. The support equipment pulls away.
Special highlights of this nationals. Never to be forgotten.
Now, right on the end of this tape, we got some footage from Pete Klepsik. As well as Pete, we've had several other people donate footage. Ken Tyser, Joe Owen, just basically allowed me the luxury of having some of my flights on video too, so thanks to all of them. At the NATS, when they actually did the appearance judging for the scale planes, it's nice that we can put that on the end of the next tape or two, just to get some of that footage in while the planes were all polished up and ready for appearance judging.
distinctive, like strobes. It's probably one of Mark's kits. Is this what you'd call the tail end of the sprint?
Yeah, the mirror we can tell. Yeah.
It's going to go like that. You go up to all like this. Okay. Chuck Snyder's back again. This is his, whatever, Hornet, Wasp. This one 2 years in a row. Looks like he's got a flat tire here. Maybe that's why it lands so well. He has all the air out of him. So this would have been the competition. This is Walter Mills A26 laser. Piper biplane, like a Cub. This little Gilmore, that was here last year. This one here is a new one. This is a new one. This is a biplane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Try to do is get the documentation so I can see what the hell we got here. Okay, this one here. I don't know, it's a Hornet, I think. This is the Phantom. F4C Phantom 2. A26 Firebomber. It's that one. Laser 200. This airplane. Piper J3. This airplane. Gilmore. Where the hell is it? How you doing?
cares?
Jack kept on saying, it's too big, and Janet would say it's
Sounds awesome. Next to that is your B29. This one's pretty nice. It's got 4 two-cycle engines on it. Pretty good detail. This, I think, is that other one, like he has the profile on that, whatever the heck his name is. This airplane here isn't too bad, but it's not in that class. We don't have to worry about it. This is pretty nice. It's not a lot of detail, but enough. This one here, Polestar. It's a pretty nice little airplane. Then you have the P-40 Warhawk over here. This one's nicer. T-34. Totally detailed. Excellent airplane.